You don't have to put the extra sauce on it. Even though y'all are not the most educated and the most enrolled group, you still rank third amongst women and you earn more degrees than black men, okay? So be proud of that.
First of all, black women are the most educated racial gender group in terms of college degree attainment. They hold a larger share of bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, and doctorates than any other race gender group in the United States.
Hey y'all, it is graduation season. I'm so proud of you and I'm so excited to see all of the posts of black women receiving their degrees. Stop saying I am now a part of the 9% of black women who have master's degrees. The correct statistic states that 71.5% of master's degrees awarded within the United States were awarded to black women.
Now, although black women are not the most educated, they did rank higher than Hispanic women in master's degrees and doctorate degrees in 2021, 2022. And this is from the National Center of Education and Statistics, 2023.
As we know, black women are the highest educated by race and gender.
So of course, this is a little bit different. This is going to be more commentary. Just as the post says, if you look at the thumbnail, I said, stop lying to our women. Shout out to the good brother Media Man. This is what he does. And I promise you, that is what I would like for us to do. But go back, look at the thumbnail. Meaning, I put pretty much the senior non-commissioned officer structure in, which is E7 through E9, which means this is the top 3, which means you are killing it. And now, some people can't take offense to it because, of course, black women were master sergeants, Hispanic women were senior master sergeants, and white women were chief master sergeants, which are E9 for white women, E8 for Hispanic women, and E7 for black women. So now when I say this, the problem is this narrative has been pushed so much and for so long that our black women are starting to look silly because they keep saying this and no one is correcting them. And the problem is everyone is saying this and no one is correcting them. It's one of those things that, you know, if one of your friends comes up to you, I'm speaking to the ladies right now because men, you know how we do this one right here. But if one of your friends comes up to you and says, does this make me look fat in this? Most women are going to say, no, girl, you look absolutely amazing. But you're looking at her and she's spilling out everywhere. Instead of saying, you know what? It's not the fact this makes you look fat. It's just the fact that you are overweight or you are obese or you at this current time shouldn't wear this. But the problem is we, as far as men, because we want to look out, this is part of protection. And this is what I don't think y'all understand. While the rest of the world is going to laugh at you. I'm not sure if y'all ever seen that Carrie movie. It was one of my favorite movies back in the days. But they take the girl to prom and they dump the red juice all over her. And of course they say they're all going to laugh at you. They're all going to laugh at you. And right now, this is what we're trying to prevent everyone from laughing at you. And I know some people will be like, well, just let them be. Just leave them alone to their own device. See, when you ask for protection, you can't ask in a way that we give protection. So now, once again, like I said, shout out to the good brother Media Man. He went through and he researched all this stuff. And he's putting it out there to make sure the fact that instead of looking silly, as you can see, every time we turn around, we're looking silly. We can be more informed and say, yo, congratulations, ladies, because once again, my gents, you have to understand, I have an affinity towards black women. Meaning, I always want to see them doing the best. And now this is the part where they're making strides and they're doing good in degree of attainment. Now, once again, you must understand, here's the problem. Just because you have a degree doesn't mean you get a job. That's not how degrees work. It means congratulations, you went to school, you studied, you passed the curriculum, And at the end of 3 years, 4 years, or how long you was in school for, they say you have achieved enough credits to get this degree. But as you can always see, still, even though black men have less degrees than black women, we still make more money than black women. This is not a competition. Men don't compete with women. Well, at least where I'm from. It's one of those things right there where we're like, sis, you got it. But at the same time, the problem has become you all want to compete with us. And we get it. Congratulations. Go out there, go do your thing. But at the same time, while you're doing your thing, let's make sure we're honest about it. Because the last thing we want to see is for you to be looking silly. And every time these interviews come on, and every time people speak about black women, ladies, to be the most, quote unquote, degreed up, someone should have sat down and said, you know what? Let me go through and do the statistics just to make sure that when we're speaking factually, to make sure that we don't look silly as we say this and as we come across. Because once again, ladies, no one is mad at you for getting degrees. Heck, as long as you understand what the proper structure is, any man will say, hey, you got a degree? Congratulations. You should probably be able to get this line of work. I take mine, you take yours, we come together, and we have more. Instead of saying, oh, I got a degree and I'm just going to do whatever I want to do with this, and this man would just fall in my lap one day. Ladies, listen very carefully. We mean you no harm, but at the same time, we want you to understand where we're coming from. Because right now, every time you get on somebody's podcast, every time you get on someone's station, the first thing you say is, we have the most degrees. And guess what? The men don't care. But you're completely wrong. So we care enough to want to correct you. I know correction sucks. I know no one wants to be made to look silly, but that's the problem. You're looking silly because you don't want the correction. You don't want us to tell you, congratulations on all those degrees, but you are not at the top of the totem pole. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with not being at the top. It is okay. You ladies are doing your thing. Education-wise, we want to be honest about where you are so that way you don't walk around with egg on your face. However, we congratulate it because you got to make sure you're getting the degrees and the things that really matter. Now listen to the rest of Media Man's video because I'm going to link everything down below. But when it comes to STEM degrees, black men still have more STEM degrees than black women. So once again, go get the things that are going to propel you forward, not just the degree.
Ma'am, sometimes the math just isn't mathing.
Black women are running circles around men.
Right.
And it's also shown in research that women want to marry on their same level of financial and educational status.
Yeah.
So if you're a black woman making $150,000 a year with a master's degree, you tend to want to marry a black man on that same level or higher. If black women are excelling at such an accelerated rate, how do men keep up with that?
Comments down below. Drop mine.
Big Sarge is a true gentleman.